All right, we are live here on twitch.tv/Perry Von Vicious. And we are playing a bit of some Cuphead here. We're back at it. So welcome, glad to be here. There we go. All right, just getting my control back here. The game likes to be a little finicky with me when it first fires up. Hey, Cody Brooks, welcome, my friend. Do you think I'm right on the verge of relaunching this game? How are we doing, bud? Good to see you. All right, let's give it another shot. Cuphead is the second time it's been a little wonky on startup for me. There we go. Now we're where we need to be. All right, we are going to continue on. This game has been unbelievably difficult and super fun. Eating pizza and watching I almost said watching pizza and eating NXT. Eating pizza and watching NXT does sound like a pretty good time. That's a white flag, so does that mean I gave up on that one? Which of these did I finish? Botanic Panic, I think we finished, right? Yeah, so we're gonna hold off on that. Oh, that one it says we finished. Okay, it was the run and gun that we finished. We gotta get back to Botanic Panic. We gotta do it. Hey, Rye, welcome. Alright, we gotta do it on regular. I think I want to say this is the one that we struggled with so much last time. Oh yeah, it's the one. I've already forgotten what buttons do what. Well, this isn't good. I'm down to 1 hit point. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a second try on this one if I'm down to 1 hit point already. Oh, whoa. I don't even really remember this guy. Did we have an onion before? I don't think we did. Oh no, I gotta watch out for those water. Okay, yeah, wow. It's different. I didn't play this with an onion guy before. This must be the one that I did on easy mode. Adam NX67's in the pool watching the stream. Yo, hell yeah. I'm jealous of that. That rules. Or are you playing pool? Wait, are you playing pool? Is this a billiards thing, or are we talking about a swimming situation? There was no avoiding that. Mistimed one jump. Got rid of him. Oh, there's that carrot guy again. I died. I suck at billiards. I'm good at darts, but not billiards. Oh, interesting. Swimming pool with a beer, summer shandy. Hell yeah. I've heard worse ways to spend a summer evening for sure. Gotta tell you, my day was an absolute shit show. Was gonna mow the lawn, mower died partway through. Went to make a dump run, and our trash bags were splitting because our town has terrible trash bags they sell. You have to bring your stuff to the dump in the town paid for trash bags, and there's no street pickup in our town, which is comedically unforgivable. Got some big blasts I can let out here. I don't run from those well enough. Gotta work on that. Gotta run to the dump this weekend with all the pool stuff. Yeah, I remember that from when I had a pool as a kid. Always replacements having to happen on the liners and stuff. Got a message from Rip Bython just then, who is preparing for his wedding, for which I'm a groomsman. So I had to make sure I responded quickly and promptly. Last thing you want to do is stress a groomzilla before his wedding. I'm pretty sure he and Delmy have both been very chill about like 90% of what they've had to do for this wedding. But I do know they've had to do a lot to make it happen. They've been working very hard for months. It has stressed both of them a great deal, but they're both very like didn't get there quick enough. Both very like calm about what they want out of their wedding. You know, neither of them is if I don't get this cake or this dress or whatever, neither of them seems to be that way. Oh no, one of the tears got me. Usually I'm better than that. Ran at the carrot instead of staying away. Gotta do better than that. You can tell this game is super retro because I keep defaulting to using the D-pad for movement instead of the joystick. That's when you know a game feels like an old school video game. I'm looking forward to this weekend, heading out to Rad Pro so that Mount Extreme can make its debut, and Fresh Youngman can introduce the world to his extreme pals. That should be a really good time. And always, whenever there's Rad Pro, me and Johnny Torres stay over at Troy Nelson's place, which is always a blast watching obscure old wrestling. Ah, I should have run away right then. I was so close. That's the best I've done so far. You know, this one's not going that badly. Like, I'm doing pretty okay here. But yeah, I love staying over to Troy Nelson's place with Johnny Torres. We watch old obscure wrestling and like Looney Tunes, and you know, we go out to tacos at this place called Barrio. We usually go there with Max Smashmaster, and it is awesome. Just some fantastic tacos. Not at all traditional, but still delicious. And there's a French King bowling alley attached to the venue, so I'll be doing that with Troy Nelson and with Coral, the sound guy extraordinaire to New England Indies, head of live production as we deem it at Pro Wrestling Grind. He's in charge of our lighting. I didn't run quite quick enough. I was doing pretty good there. I'll be at Focus Pro Saturday night, but I definitely need to get to Rad Pro soon. Yeah, absolutely. It's a great time. Max Smashmaster, the non-troubling half of DevCorp. Yeah, that's true. And in his younger days, he would have been a little bit troubling. Um, he was a different dude when I met him when he was young. He was a wild and crazy guy. Yeah. He since then has had some children and met a lovely woman that he married. And he is now as boring as I am. Maybe actually a bit more interesting. Truth be told, he is essentially a food scientist. He does what's that? Microgastronomy, or what do they call that? Uh, yeah, essentially he designs food that gets sold by major fast food places. So like he designed a popular sandwich that was sold at Dunkin' Donuts. Like essentially that's his job now. Is he sort of? I know he has a company he works for, but he also freelance designs food to be sold by fast food places and by other restaurants, which is yeah, pretty dope. I gotta be getting close to beating this guy. These carrots are coming. Ah, I know I was so close to beating him, right? Yeah, look at that. So close to that flag. Oh, Flex was good too. Rumble Crunch. I knew Flex Rumble Crunch real early on when he was a trainee. He trained at the same wrestling school I did. Um, I met him when I came back to visit in 2010 from the West Coast. He was like just about to make his first, like, have his first match and have his debut. So I got to train with him a little bit. Super nice guy, and then he had an entire career, and he had his last match ever like a month after I moved back here. So I never really saw him wrestle. Hey, Nickabeans, welcome. All right, we're gonna do it again. We can do this. We were so close. Ah, ah, ah. I don't want to waste hit points on these early enemies. got rid of him quick. Oh, I'm so bad at aiming. Ah, double hit. Come on. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Getting ready for RPM. Yeah, getting ready for RPM is real right now. So if your BeamNG monster truck has the muscle arms on it. So the tournament I'm entered in for BeamNG is being run by the folks at Beam Motorsports. They specifically do like TNT Motorsports era monster trucks and earlier. So they don't do anything with a custom fiberglass shape at all. It's all like hard metal body leafer trucks, no tube frames. It's all like early monster trucks. I have seen the design of my truck. I saw an early version that, my bad, the guy and I were talking about some design elements, and I told him something that would sort of give away something that's coming up in wrestling for me. So we had to change the design to avoid spoilers. But yeah, the current design's very cool. It has the Blitzkrieg logo on there, the Grind logo on there, as though they're sponsors. Very cool. Yeah, no spoilers. He and I got to talking. We were like, probably better if we just change. At first, we were saying like maybe no one will notice, but I'm the type to share everything, so they would have seen. I'm hosting a portrait exchange Sunday at noon. We'll have some grind people come and draw each other. Oh, we should have opponents draw each other that day. Like all the matches have been announced, so like I'd love to see Skyros and Andy Brown draw each other. That would be cool. Delmy and Rip could draw each other. They're wrestling each other. Let's see, Equalizer ran a spoiler wing. That's true. That's true. It did look awful. All right, let's retry this. We can do this. Ah, terrible start. Terrible start. Let's start over. I can't be taking hit points on this first guy. That's just clown stuff. Right into these carrots. I missed one of those. Ah, come on. Missed one of the big shots. That was a problem. That was a big problem. You think the other match there? I think is a fatal four-way, so that could be. We could really fill up the art class there. With I think it's yeah. Let's talk about the card at RPM. We're a little less than 2 weeks away. We got Ryan Mooney, Seabass Finn, Griffin McCoy, and who am I forgetting? Someone else in that four-way. Oh, it's Don the Freeze. Don Freeze. How could I forget? We got all of them. Then we got Mike Skyros versus Andy Brown. Then we got Delmy versus Rip in a over-the-top, under-the-table, as I dubbed it when I made the graphic, the Till Death Do Us Party match. That is a match where you win by pinfall or submission, but every time you throw your opponent over the top rope, they have to take a shot. So everyone in the match just gets progressively more and more drunk. Dang it. And then yeah, the main event at RPM Fest is Perry Von Vicious, the human monster truck grand champion, going one-on-one in a champion versus champion winner takes all title versus title match against Jay Freddy, who was the first ever Grind Grand Champion. Never lost his title, had to relinquish it for injury, and is the reigning RPM Fest Best of the Fest Championship. The only other championship in Pro Wrestling Grind, only defended once a year at RPM Fest. Yeah, big main event is Perry Von Vicious and his ragtag group of friends versus Bigfoot 3 in a monster truck tug of war. It's me and my battle battalion. For those who have never seen it, Sergeant Slaughter and his battle battalion in the heel role did a tug of war against Bigfoot at an early USHRA event. And it's great. It's definitely on YouTube, and it is fantastic. It was a big part of my childhood. It was the first place I ever saw Sergeant Slaughter, because I didn't watch wrestling when I was that young. Got too close to him. Didn't want to do that. Oh, no, got hit by one of the things. I'm in trouble now. It was so close. This is so hard. Illustrations available for painting, art for sale, free coloring book pages. Heck yeah. That rules. I have no idea when I'm actually getting over to the event. I know that I'm supposed to pop by Rip and Delmies and help load the ring up into the trailer. And then we have to do ring crew the same day as the show, because there are bands playing at our stage until we go on. So, like, right before the wrestling happens, all the wrestlers are going to haul ass to set that entire ring and show and entryway and cameras and everything up. And we're going to have, like, an hour to do it. Right into that carrot. Uh-oh. There was no getting around that one. I was closer that time. Yeah, about halfway through the carrot. Yeah, it may take all hands on deck. We did it the first 2 years that we did RPM Fest. It was like that, where we had to do everything right at the moment. Last year was really nice because we had our own stage. So we set up on the Thursday prior and didn't wrestle till Sunday. It did mean that we had to trust our ring to Kaiju Big Battle, which is, has its risks built into it. We had to trust it with them on Saturday. I was actually very surprised to find out that the RPM crowd really preferred Grinds wrestling to Kaiju Big Battle. As I understand it, they liked Kaiju Big Battle just fine, but like they love what we do, and that really surprised me. I felt like the heavy metal art crowd would be much more into Kaiju Big Battle. Booyah! Look at that. All 3 hit points. They didn't get me once, not one time. Perry Von versus Dr. Cube has absolutely, well, almost happened. Dr. Cube did a run-in on one of my matches once. I did wrestle American Beetle, and frequent viewers to the stream who have paid close attention will know that I have actually wrestled as Dr. Cube in the past. I've been Dr. Cube a number of times. So my history with Dr. Cube goes way back, and of course I spend a great deal of time... Ooh, soul contract. Hey, I got one! Yeah. Of course, I just spent some time with the original, the OG Dr. Cube, whose name currently is, will be redacted for privacy reasons, but he does maintain his doctorate. Boy, flip joint Calamity. All right, I guess let's try this one. Let's see what this one is. We managed to beat one though. Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh, what do those guys do? Oh no. Hey now. Coming at me from both sides. Ah, they pushed me into it. How did I do? About halfway through. Hey, for a first try at this level, I'm pretty content with that. That could have been a lot worse. Like, way worse. Gotta hydrate. I'd love to know, what are we thinking about the new look on the stream here? Are we liking this? Is this good? I wanted to make it so the chat would be super visible, and so that the stream wouldn't have anything cut off. I wouldn't be blocking any of it. I don't know. Does it make the game too small on the screen? Is it too shrunken down? Do I need to give it a little more space? Ah. Oh no. Well, not quite as good. More than the third of the way in. Simple but efficient, says Adam at X67. I appreciate it. I think there's going to be definite days where we benefit from it. I know BeamNG, the speedometer was always right behind where I was on the screen, so you could never see it. So I think we'll benefit from it there. Some games that have text on the screen, it would often be cut off by the ticker. And now the ticker sort of has its own space. I turn into Tina from Bob's Burgers when this stuff gets hard. Oh, now what are they doing? Ah! Oh boy. Oh, I don't like this. I had 1 hit point left and they got me with a flying coin. Hey, 2/3 of the way through is the best I've done. That's not bad. I am starting to figure it out, though. Every one of these levels, there's a little bit of, you got to figure out how the boss fights, you know? Where to stand, what your exact method of how to do this should be. Should have ducked out of the way of that one. Not thrilled about that. He didn't give that big warning that he was warming up to roll. Okay, all right, we're getting better. We're getting better at this. Restarting that. Oh no, okay, alright. Getting all worked up. Whoa, started with those guys this time? Come on, what are you doing? Yeah, when I get worked up, I really turn into Tina from Bob's Burgers with the ha. And then when I lose, I feel like I should sort of like, Funny enough, of all my friends, the one who I know has dressed as Tina from Bob's Burgers for Halloween the most is Alyssa Marino, who I would not at all compare to Tina from Bob's Burgers. Oh man. 1 HP this far in is not good. Stood up. Stood up for no reason. Stood up for no reason. Yeah, I know she's done it a few years, and the costume is pictures of it are absolutely buried somewhere on her Instagram. I have no idea how I'm supposed to beat that guy. I made no damage on him, so gonna have to try that again. I had a flight from Boston to Portugal with Eugene Merman. No way. That's crazy. I've met Eugene Merman and Kristen Shaw because we were on stand-up shows together in LA. There's a bunch of other people who've done voices on the show that I know. I mean, obviously, like John Hodgman, being chief among those. There's a bunch of other like guest voices that I've met, and I swear there's another. I love that there's voices on that show that you'd never guess, like Andy and Ollie. Andy is voiced by Sarah Silverman, and Ollie is voiced by Sarah Silverman's sister. You never guessed that that's a role either of them is doing at this point in their career. I don't think any of this shooting actually does anything to this guy. Yeah, I got no idea how to beat this register. Holy cow. Getting alerts all over my phone. Alright, nothing important. Yeah, I wonder how I'm supposed to hit him. Guess I just gotta keep trying, right? I mean... Dang it, down to one hit point. Ain't no way I'm making it to the end this time. Yep. Immediately murderized. Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna exit to the map. We're gonna try a different one. Talked to him before. Let's see what's up this way. Oh, what's across the bridge? Can I not jump up things? Okay, I guess not. I guess this is all I... I thought I did... Oh, Ruse of the Ooze is the one that I couldn't get past last time. Alright, we were pretty close by the end. Let's get back to it. Oh, come on. Come on. Get it together, Perry. Too slow. Only hit him twice. Not great. Oh, but I was halfway through beating him. That's pretty good. Hey, 2 runs in and we got that far. I'll take it. Got too confident. Ran too close to him. Ah, right. Yep. Oh, no. I went from doing so good to so bad. Ugh. Ah, too slow. But only 2 hits got me that far. Oh, come on. If I can keep all my hit points, I should be okay. We just got to get all the way to the end with those hit points still intact. Oof, not a great start. If that was my goal, to get all the way to the end with my hit points, and that's how I tried to start to get there, no, wrong way. It's not going to help me. We got 5 of these things now. Dang it. Oh, come on. Ah, so close. So frustrating. We can do it, though. Oof, not a great start. Huh. Had to shut down the pool for the night due to terminal case of darkness. Yep, been there. We installed floodlights at our pool when I was a kid. It was the only way. Watch out for that. Yeah, there we go. Whew, we got there. We finally beat him. Whew. Gil Gilbert too. Welcome. Yeah, Cuphead's town has a severe problem with steroids. Every time they grow, I'm like, wow, they're all on the gas here, huh? Hey, I got a D+. That's a new record, I'm told. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's another one. Now we got stairs. Let's go see what's up around this way. Hello. Is that you two want to fly in a plane like I do? Ha. Not sitting in any cockpit till you study those blueprints. Fair enough. Yeah, Rita repulsive. All her monsters were on the gas. Aeroplane Blueprint. Yeah, alright. Let's see about this then. Shoot. Okay. He is the special still. Yeah, that sounds right. Full meter is super bomb morph. Oh. Perry is the extra A hit. Okay. So anytime nullify or interact with pink objects, yeah, of course. Shrink. Whoa. Okay, I love that animation. That's awesome. Okay, good. Yeah. Alright, well, I've studied the things. Look at that. That was easy. Threatenin Zeppelin. I guess let's do it. Now, the game ain't getting any easier if I just wait. Oh, right into her lap. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. Wow, a lot of checkpoints. We did not get very far. Okay. Speaking of Rita Repulsa, I saw all the new all the new Power Ranger toys in I think it was in Walmart when I was last there, and I just couldn't believe it. They were excellent. Ah, those attacks keep getting me. I did a little better that time.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Oh, right into that bomb. Oh, right into the horns. Right into the horns again. Still trying to find the latest Kings of Crunch for Bigfoot 4 and Jersey Outlaw, waiting for them to release the Moo Montana figure. Yeah. Yeah, the Kings of Crunch. I fell way off in collecting those, even though they should be slowing over the plate for me. I have a few. I have the Black Stallion that they put out. I've got the Crimson Crusher and a handful of others. I just, you know, it's weird. When I was a kid, I would have killed for something that realistic. And now that I'm older, I'm like, these aren't toy enough for me. Like, they're a little too realistic. Right into her. She's coming back. Went right into her. Yikes. Struggling. Hang on, I'm going to turn on my overhead fan in here. Give me one sec. Alright. Let's give it another try.
This match will get red hot. You're up.
Yeah, for me, I just haven't bought any, like, modern wrestling figures since, like, I don't know, maybe 2006, 2005. Essentially, since I got in the business myself, I've not bought any, like, modern figures. Everything, I mean, I say modern figures, modern style figures. I've had some that are current, but they're always, like, in the style of, like, the old Hasbros. Like, to me, the Hasbros were absolutely, like, the pinnacle of wrestling figures. I know that's a very, very old man yells at trees kind of take on toys. Oh, check this guy out. Those things just followed me. Hey, I made it way further that time. Bought a few of the AEW run, original AEW run figures. Hangman, Omega, Orange, Cody, Evil, Brody, Chuck Taylor. Chuck Taylor's a good one. Nyla Rose, another good one. Yeah, I mean, all the companies are making incredible figures now. It's just, for me, I like that sort of cartoony proportions, and yet any of those figures you could look right at and, oh, Ladybug. And you could know exactly who they were. You know, Hacksaw was definitely Hacksaw. Jake the Snake, definitely Jake the Snake. You know what I mean? Let's see if this, got a Ladybug. I don't think it's going to focus on him, but got a Ladybug. Huh. Well, you go hang out over there, buddy. I could see that. Mankind was such a cartoony character, just a very dark cartoony character, you know what I mean? Oof, gotta watch out for that stuff. Ah, sure it's a ladybug or a Japanese beetle. Oh, it was definitely a ladybug. It was had all the distinct markings. We don't get that many Japanese beetles in this area, I don't believe.
A brawl is surely brewing.
Yeah, so I'm excited for RPM Fest. Killer lineup for Pro Wrestling Grind. Chance for me to become Perry 3 belts. It's rare that a champion stands to gain a whole lot in a title defense. Usually you're just putting your belt on the line. So it's pretty neat that I could end up with an extra belt instead of just the chance to lose my own. Oof. Taking a beating here. Uh-oh. Ah, no. Not quite to the halfway point. Pretty close. Pretty close. What I have to be careful about, though, in talking about the RPM lineup, is that I don't like mess up and let slip some of what they're doing for their September show. Because since I took over the graphics, I know the whole card already. In fact, I've already finished all the graphics for September. One of the big issues they've had at Grind, working with certain other graphic designers, was that they would get stuff at the very last minute, and there would be errors on it, and it would be like too late to fix it. Famously, we've had graphics within the last few months where Delmy, one of the company's owners, one of the more notable people on the roster, was on the graphic listed as Demi XO instead of Delmy XO. We had a singles match that had the word tag team match on it as like the billboarded point pretty recently, and they were often getting graphics like a week before the shows. And how are you gonna promote when you have such little time? So instead, I sat down with Rip and Delmy and I said, look, I can do it for the same price. You know, they may not be your favorite graphics you've ever had, because I'm certainly not what I would consider a professional at graphic making. But I do make all the thumbnails for my YouTube, and I've done a lot of my own t-shirt designs and stuff in recent years. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that I could be a huge improvement over your past situation, and they agreed. I mean, there was a time when Delmy was doing all the design, and then she just didn't have the time anymore. That's got to be the halfway point, right? Still only about a third. Yeah, definitely. With the wedding planning, it's become more stressful for them. That's why it's often taken a long time for shows to get released this year. For those who've waited for footage to come out, it's because they do all the editing in house. For reasons that a lot of my good friends here in the stream know about firsthand. The bottom sort of fell out of production in the Northeast for wrestling, because there were only so many people doing certain jobs, and one of them managed to make themselves very unemployable. And yeah, that made it very hard to have certain things get done in terms of releasing your footage. But no amount of being good at your job can make up for certain transgressions. Oh, this is definitely the furthest we've gone. Oh, that's how that works. I turned myself into a bomb. I just didn't hit anybody. Should have tried harder. Hey, the Grizz Crew's here. Welcome, guys. Welcome aboard. Or ashore, or wherever you are. It's a direct quote from the Tiki Room for the Disney nerds in attendance. Speaking of Disney nerds, yo, I am so jealous. My best friend, we've talked about him on the stream before. We've watched when we've live streamed matches. We've seen matches I've had with him. My best friend Levi Shapiro, currently on his first tour of Japan with Marvelous and Noah, right now as we speak, is in Disneyland Tokyo, and I am super jealous. But he has been sending me frequent updates with little videos and pictures of what he's up to. Regular viewers to the stream who've listened to me ramble a lot know that Levi and I have been to the Disney parks together a lot. So I'm very jealous of him, but very excited for him as well. I'm certainly not a Disney gatekeeper by any means. didn't make it past the bull this time. Yeah, I'm super jealous that he's there. Super jealous. Man, Cuphead is a hard game. People weren't kidding when they told me that this game was tough. Yeah, like I'm already down one of my 3 hit points. Got hit by one of the laughs. Those are the worst ones to get hit by. Feels embarrassing. Feels beneath me. Ah, phooey. So far, halfway is the best I've done here on the little tracker here. Oof. Tough goings, tough goings. I will be live again tomorrow for the folks that know my schedule usually being Monday and Tuesday. I will have a Wednesday stream this week, planning to do some work down in the workshop. I have some figures I need to paint, you know, and some unfinished toy projects that need to be painted up and assembled. So I'm gonna try to work my way through that. At some point soon, I'm gonna need to do a stream where I'm getting some practice racing done on some of the courses for the BeamNG Monster Truck Community Monster Truck tournament, where I will be racing. I was invited by the fine folks at Beam Motorsports, and they were kind enough to make me my own custom 80s monster truck to race in. So once it's finished, they haven't finished the truck yet. They've sent me some photos of it in progress. Once it's finished, they're going to send it to me to download so that I can open it in the game and get some practice runs in, get a feel for the truck. And when I tell you I'm super psyched. Oh, you got me twice. Ah, phooey. I was waiting for my my specials to load up all the way on the bottom there, so I could turn myself into that bomb thing again and blast one of these guys. All right, this time. Come on, team, we can do this. Everybody on your A game here. Let's focus up. We can do this. Lost a hit point early on. Not great. Love the animation style in this. Oh, those little things keep chasing me. Seriously though, this animation style is so sick. Hey, no worries, Grizz. I get it. I appreciate it. Every time you pop in, you and your crew are some of the best fans. You know, I got like honestly like the coolest little sector of the New England fans all come to these streams. Like Cody, Rye, Nikki, the Grizz crew, like such a cool grouping. And then like Herobotic pops in. We got Adam NX67 who's from further away. We got Bobby who's from further away. Like what a like cool little crew that we've sort of created in the stream here. I don't really say that enough, but you guys are all right. 2 HP down already. Now that's the furthest I've gone. Look at that. I was so close to the next thing. Yeah, of course. Hey, look, I owe a lot to this crew for coming in and hanging out here. Other than my wife, like honestly, these streams are like the only social interaction I get between wrestling shows. Like I don't really see or hang out with anybody, so like this is about it. And I bet that totally tracks based on my social abilities, if we can call them that. My social capacity. You know, my time is spent either in my yard doing cardio, in my basement lifting weights, in my basement at the workshop, or in the house with the cats and my wife. So like, this is my social network right here. This is everybody.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
Like I don't consider myself to be particularly antisocial, but I am much happier with my self-employed from home status, where I'm the boss. I mean, my wife's the boss, but I'm the boss. Uh-oh. Avoid that thing, whatever that was. Oh, it got me right away. Hey, that's the first time I made it more than halfway, though. Okay, so Nickabeans, you get it. Like, I definitely have a period when I have a lot of shows on a weekend or do a lot of traveling, when basically, like, my weekend starts, like, late Thursday, and I'm not home till technically Monday morning. I definitely have, like, a day and a half period where I'm just crashed out. Like, I'm doing laundry, I'm making my meals, but and I do the streams, but my social battery is zonked.
A great slam and then some. It's on.
You know, looking at this, I think I'm throwing on some old school Looney Tunes collections on YouTube during my workout tonight. I've been trying to give my phone battery a little rest by not using it for music during my workouts. Instead, I keep it strictly for wet right into the horns. Keep it strictly for getting my clips for Instagram and stuff.
A brawl is
Um,
slowly brewing.
so I've been putting my laptop on the little TV down in my gym and streaming YouTube. I'll usually like old school wrestling or stuff. Last night I watched Bob's Burgers for a bit, which is weird workout fare, admittedly. But yeah, I think tonight's going to be some old school Looney Tunes collections. There's so many of them on YouTube. Oh, boom, there's my first hit point. Hate that. want that. Aw, phooey. Didn't quite make it to the two whatevers that kind of swarm around each other. Let's see, Rye comes over Thursday through Saturday normally, and she's my socialization, but doing more than one thing a day is too much. Yo, I totally get it. You know, I usually have a list of between like honestly like 8 to 10 things I need to do in a day. I feel pretty good if I get 6 of them done. But there are definitely some days where it's like pushing 9:30 at night and I'm going, I didn't do any of this. You know, that's the hardest part about being your own boss. You know, I always complained that I felt like managers and middle managers didn't really do anything. But man, having someone around to direct you during the day and just say like, hey, I need this thing, work on that now, super invaluable. Like, I'm much better at it now than I was, but it took me 2 years of being self-employed before I got like good at sort of being my own manager. I thought I was good at it when I had a shoot job, but in reality I think I was just good at getting things done on time. I think what my managers were doing, telling me like, hey, prioritize this, have this by this day, I didn't appreciate as much how useful that is. Which isn't to say that all managers or middle managers are particularly valuable, but it is not an easily replicated tool without an actual person doing it. Like, I've done things where like I try to use like the digital version where you have like your, you know, your productivity apps or what have you, you know, your to-do list apps. Those are nonsense. Those don't help. Like, they're more helpful than not having them, but like, I don't know. Flew right into one of those things. Boy, this level's hard. It's wicked fun, but it is hard. There's a hit point I didn't want to lose. Oof. Yeah, being at this point with only one hit point left does not feel good. Feels like this is the furthest I've gone. Uh-oh. And I got hit by one of those auxiliary things. Yeah, that's the furthest I've gone. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Just checking the alerts on the old phone. Man, that's a bummer. I did pretty well. If I'd maintained some of those earlier hit points to save me right then, that would have been. Oh, yeah, there we go. Or losing a hit point right away. 2 hit points right away. Terrible. Yeah, this ain't gonna be the run. Good practice though. There we go. That was quick. Alright, here we go. With every passing minute, I'm closer to a chest and abs routine fueled by watching old school Looney Tunes. Sometimes you gotta look forward to the workouts, you know? Oh, come on. Come on.
Good day for a swell battle. Here goes.
Finally got me one time. Yeah, some of that was bound to hit me. Yeah, there was no getting away from those. Too much stuff on screen at once. Alright, we can do this.
Now go.
Boom. Uh-oh. They were gone pretty quick. Oh, okay. Come on, did you see that? What was that thing? Hell yeah, UFO beam. All right, so that's the furthest we've gone for sure. Closer every time, team. Closer every time. We got probably another 20, 30 minutes on the stream, give or take. I think we can get this. I think we can get this. It seems like one of the real keys is to not lose hit points early on. Alright, they got me with one there. Didn't want that. he's saved up. And then he got me with one of the little thingies there. Dang it. Whew. It's a rough and tumble world for a teacup. Or coffee mug, or whatever we consider this guy. However he identifies, I don't know. I don't know what this dude's deal is. It's called Cuphead, so maybe teacup is more accurate? I mean, a mug is a cup, is it not? Uh-oh. Dang it. Oh. Got hit. Uh-oh. I was bound to get hit by one of those. I was bound to get hit by one. Fitting, isn't it? I'm a blimp, you're a wimp. I didn't even realize my opponent was a blimp in this. I hadn't really pieced it together. I just try to avoid getting hit by stuff. It's a unicycling blimp. I like that. Yeah, down to one hit point at this point is not great. Ah, there it goes. I blew it. I blew it. Seriously though, is he a coffee cup or a coffee mug or a teacup? Right into one of those. There was no way to get away from that. They backed me into a corner. Come on. Come on. Alright, we can do this. Focus up and mean some business here. That's what video games are about, right? Hard work and focus. Took the horns one time. Didn't want that. Took him twice. Not great. Oh, whirled up a tornado as I came into attack. Yep. It's all about making it through these first couple little mini battles without taking any damage. Which is certainly easier said than done. There's one. Didn't want that. Ah, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, a little more than halfway. All right, we're getting back into the swing of things. The spinning cloud sisters, or whatever these things are, they're a problem. So what enemies do we have here? We've got this main blimp lady. We've got we've got the bull. We've got the main blimp lady again. Sometimes we've got a guy with a bow and arrow shooting at us. We've got the twirling cloud sisters, and then at the end there was like I don't know what it was. I don't remember what there was. It was like a big moon that shot aliens at us. Yeah, this game was like custom made for me.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Oh, there's the horns one time. Aw, oh, come on. Not supposed to give it the horns again that quick. Back to the Cloud Sisters again. Ah, it lit up firing right at me. There was no way to avoid that one. Ah, come on. Let's go like a couple more tries on this one. If we don't get there, we will run back to that first one we tried. Already took one hit point. Don't love that. It got me again. Ah, I was so close. Oh, come on, look at that. Ah, I was right there, and I'd saved up a special attack. Ah, so close. I was locked in on that one. I was focused. I was focused. I was all in. It was the run of a lifetime. We almost had it. We almost did it. That's alright, we're gonna get there.
And begin.
Oh, took the horns, didn't want that. Took them twice. Oh, I'm in big trouble. The bull got me all 3 times. 3 for 3 with the horn attacks. Okay, that's alright.
Now go.
Alright, that was a bad start. We're kicking that off again.
Surely brewing. Here goes.
The laugh got me. And then one of the little bomber guys got me. There's so many things coming at you so fast. It's so easy to get like distracted. It's like sometimes I get a little too caught up in trying to shoot those little bomber guys, when in reality I could just avoid what they're throwing at me and it'd be just as effective. It does seem to me the key is to take as few hits as possible till the very end, when it gets really tricky.
A brawl is surely brewing. You're up.
Alright, took one there, not great. Oh, we got this guy again. Oh no. These little unrelenting chaser things. That's right, cry about it. I bet I'm right on the edge of beating it. So close. That last guy's really hard. I even got him with one of the special attacks, which probably got me most of the way through that. Let's call it 2 more attempts, and then we'll circle out to a different one. I get really hung up on these, and I just want to keep doing it. I just want to keep going. So, not great. Didn't want to take a hit point that early on. second one. Didn't want that. Taken out that quick. I will say, given the choice between the two spinning Cloud Sisters and this the arrow shooty guy, I prefer the arrow shooty guy. I think he's a little easier to navigate.
A great slam and then some. And begin.
Oh, he got me. I thought he was done attacking. Alright. Feeling good though. Definitely kind of figured it all out. It's just a matter of making my fingers and thumbs do what my brain commands. Got me. Oof. Didn't want to take that hit. I believe I need to avoid these stars and the UFO. Oh, and the UFO got me right away. Oh, come on! This is how this game gets me. It's so addicting. It is so addicting because you get so close. And there's a bit of like sunken cost fallacy in there. Oh, that's a cute little detail I hadn't noticed. Down the bottom of the piece of paper there, it says copyright 1930. I dig that. That's a cool little detail. Hey, our little ladybug friend is wandering around again. Hey, bud. You are going to go on Instagram. It just stopped and kind of looked at me and flared its wings a couple times. Real display of dominance. Wanted to tell me who's boss. I believe it.
It's on.
want that. Wow, got rid of him pretty quick. Ah, the thing always starts off shooting right at me. Come on, come on.
A great slam and then some. Here goes.
Make quick work of them. That's good. We did it. We did it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. That was some work. Hey, B minus. I'll take it. Heck yeah, let's go. That was hard. Alright, show me what I got. I got a soul. Let's go. Hildebird, get it? That's a great name for a blimp character. A little insensitive, but still pretty good. Alright, so there's going to be a level here. There's this fella to talk to. This is going to be like a run and gun level. Yeah, ain't no way I'm finishing another level before we're done here, but I'm going to play a few. Treetop Trouble, yep, run and gun. Here we go.
It's on.
Oh no, didn't want that to happen. Gotta get back in the swing of things. Hey, I made it pretty far for not knowing what I was doing just yet. Woody Woodpecker thing got me. A little bit further that time. I'd say that's pretty close to half. That's like 2/5. Not bad. Not bad for really just kind of sprinting along with no real... Well, that's not a great way to start the level. Neither is that. Well, that didn't help. That didn't help. Alright, this time I'm just going to sprint. Let's see if I can make it like halfway. Just avoiding stuff, not shooting anything. Alright, that's one. Oh, should have attacked him, I guess. Well, that's further. Solidly the halfway point. Solidly the halfway point. Just no clue what I'm doing. Just running and gunning, I guess. I mean, not even really gunning. I'm not even shooting. Oh, come on. That was dumb. Aw. Almost got past there. I was a little bit past halfway that time. Who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I will beat this one before all is said and done here. Apparently I can't just stand on him. Ah, how far did I get that time? Like maybe 2/3, a little less than 2/3. All right, all right. We got 9 minutes left on the stream for me to keep trying. Well, I'll call it 5. Call it 5. I'm gonna end at 10:30. Not the same point again. Not the same point. Alright, that's alright. We got time. We got time. Dang it, didn't want that. Needed to be shooting more. Dang. Come on. You're a coffee cup with finger guns. Use them. Yeah, not great. Yeah, those woody woodpecker things, they're a problem. Dang it, come on. Aw. Furthest I've gone, I think, but pretty much the same as some of these last times. You gotta avoid those hit points early on. Every level, it's sort of the same thing. Don't take hit points early on if you don't have to. Dang, that was not my fault. Dang it. Like Gorilla Tag 4-3. You know, I'm just learning the game for now, so I'm not doing any multiplayer just yet. I'm also terrible, so you probably don't want to play. Oh, you know what? I'm not on PlayStation. I'm on Steam. I do appreciate the. Well, if I was on PlayStation, we could, but unfortunately, I'm on Steam, so. So close, so close. I was improving. I was improving. About 2/3 of the way through. We got, technically we've gone over time, but I'm gonna give it 1 or 2 more tries. Hopefully it won't take that. Maybe I'll just be successful. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. Last run, and then I'm headed off for my workout. Those championships don't win themselves. Gotta hit the gym. Did not want to take 2 hit points there, but here we are. Right into that bug. You know what? Just for the heck of it, we're gonna do one more run, and then I'm out of here. Win or lose. Oh, came right for me. Yep, that's gonna be that. All right, and with that, folks, we are calling it a stream. Thank you for hanging out on a Monday Night Perry. Sorry, Tuesday Night Perry. It's already Tuesday. Mondays these weeks are Epic Mickey Mondays. Speaking of, I will see you next Monday for Epic Mickey Monday. I'll see you next Tuesday for Random Games. But I will see you tomorrow night for Wednesday Night Perry. We will be down in the workshop working on some toy making with some of my 3D prints, painting up some figures for upcoming shows. All kinds of little projects, little odds and ends we got to wrap up down there. I got some monster truck toys that I've been working on that we got to finish up. So I will see you all again then, and for now, I am off to the bowels of the basement for shoulders and abs. I will see you all again soon. Take care, my friends.